it's been great to have him. He's part of the blue shirt crew. We have a lot of men with blue shirts on tonight. Let's hear it for Ezra Paco, everybody.
They say it's your birthday.
Thank
Happy,
you.
happy birthday, Mel.
Thank you.
Oh
You're so
man.
sweet.
So now now that you're 21, so
I know. I can't open this beer. I don't know what to do.
I always see videos where people like smack them on the end of the table. They do something that ends up in a fail video, and they end up like
That's probably the video I'll
breaking
make.
them. You know, like
I'll chug it down after.
I'll come right out with it. You know what? I see these people in fail videos, and I want to be I want to go viral so bad. I'd almost be willing to have it be a fail video. I mean, there's people on there doing some dumbass shit like breaking those. There's a lot of those. They do the knife thing, like they're like, "Oh, I'm that cool," and they end up grabbing the bottle and like not flipping it right, and they end up having pieces fly everywhere. And these guys end up that Steve-O's hot sauce for your butthole. Like I only bought it because. Well, it looked funny and he was plugging it. This dude's a G, like Steve-O. He's like...
Oh, Steve.
Yeah, he's drug free, but he might as well still be on them as fried as he is. I think he had a certain point with drugs where you're like, there's a point of no return. It's like, just go all the way with it at this point. It's like having the football and running to the 10 and stopping. Like, he might as well should have just taken it to the bank. Because when people end up... And people shit on you no matter what. Like, if you quit drugs, they're like, oh, that's good for you. And then they end up saying all kinds of crazy things about you. And like, oh, well, look what happened that you ended up quitting drugs. You suck. You're not cool anymore. And they say that shit about rock stars. But then if you die, they're like, oh, that sucks for you. You died overdosing on drugs and thinking... You fucking can't do anything right. You gotta just please... You can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. Like Ricky Nelson says, you know? And it seems that people just do that. You know, I think as comedians and wannabe comedians like myself, we just... You seem to find flaws in yourself and we poke at them, but... The thing is, people are gonna poke at you no matter what you do. Like, oh, he's too... If you're too big, like, oh, you're too fat, you're too skinny. If you're poor, like this poor bastard. If you got money, like, oh, they think they're all bad with their money. Like, you can't win. So you just got to win the little battles and do it for yourself. And that's what's fun about having a birthday is you feel like you won one more battle in one more year. One birthday story. I have a few birthday stories, but one of my favorite ones was... When they Blink-182 said nobody likes you when you're 23, I barely remember being 23. I did a candy flip on my birthday. A candy flip for those playing the home edition. The candy flip is when you basically take some form of a hallucinogen with some form of an upper. My candy flip for me, and I went way beyond it. I basically took like almost an eighth of mushrooms, and I took a tab of E, and I did some blow, and I snorted some Oxycontin, and I drank, and I smoked some weed. All these things, and all I ended up doing was kind of, well, for a little bit, I did stick my head in a pillow and scream once, like, ah! And then I had a quick vision of like, I heard my dad's voice, because my dad's been gone a while. I heard my dad's voice in my head go, "You'll be okay." And that was really weird. And then after that, I felt nothing. All the drugs just balance each other out. Like, one takes you one way, one takes the other. You kind of end up rubber banding. And so you really should just take that. That's my advice. Take just one drug and ride it out. Like, don't a cocktail party mix with them. Yeah, because you want to be able to live. You don't want to be on like these people I keep seeing on Cops. Now that they canceled Cops, that's a good-ass show. Those are fun shows to watch. I keep watching reruns of Cops, and what's funny is what Cops got away with in the 90s versus now. They have to be all PC and baby people because everyone's, like more sensitive than, like, diaper rash. And I'm like, look at, like, it's funny, the cops in the 90s, they just, you can tell so bad that they just want to say some shit to these guys. They're busting people, and one guy in the video is like, why are you driving drunk? I miss my baby, you know, like, she kicked me out of the house, and so I was just thinking about her. I love her, and, like, these cops are kind of poking fun. You know, if these cops just, I couldn't be a good cop. They'd be like, because they're with the camera crew, and they're like, well, it looks like we have a DWI here. Suspect was highly intoxicated. And you know that they want to just be on camera also going, and he's crying like a little bitch. Look at him crying for his girl. Well, subject is highly intoxicated. And now they can't do that. Now they can't say anything. Now they have to be like, turn around. Like, they can't even, in the 90s, they're punching people just, like, these guys are football tackling, man. If you watch, like, live PD now, they can't do that to them. They're like, hold hands up. Take a step back. Take a step back. They have to watch him do this, like, dance kind of thing. It's kind of... You no wonder why people think they can get away with everything. I mean, I'm not wearing blue to back the blue. I just happened to pick a blue shirt. We didn't get a memo or nothing. Like, it just happened to be watching it. I just happened to be watching a shit ton of cops and reminiscing. I could sit and reminisce all day. But what I'll do is... Since it's your birthday, I'll show you some skin. Ready?
Oh, there you go.
Ready? Here.
Okay.
Here we go. Right here. I want my Jerry beads. Woo! So there's your birthday gift for you, Mel. There's your
Thank you.
But
you
can say I owe you a lap dance. So we'll go with that. Like we'll have fun with that. It'll be fun. Like, you know. Well, I gotta tell you, it was fun. I appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
I hope, I can't wait to meet you. I was with Corona and Pete a couple weeks back, and they said, you know, you gotta meet Mel. Like, they were really honest about it. I was like, they really spoke super highly of you. I was like, man.
It makes me feel good.
Well, I was like, dude, you know, I had to get back, and I was like, I would love to just camp out here. I had to get back to work the next day. I would love to just.
In my house, you want to camp out?
Oh no, I was on my way back home, and Pete stopped. I stopped, and they fed me, made sure I had enough energy drink to make the drive home, and. Like, dude, you guys got to meet Mel. And I'm like, man, so I'm hoping to make it up there and see you guys finally make this dream come reality. So I want to thank you again. You guys are super cool. Thank you guys, and happy birthday to you, Mel.
Ezra. You're so kind. All right, everybody. Yeah, so, okay, so I don't know what